to VChem World. Today we are going to discuss about how to find out the polarity of the solvent and solute. First of all, what is the meaning of the polarity, solvent and solute? We know that in the solution made up of the two parts, one is the solvent and second is the solute. Whereas the larger quantity is solvent and smaller quantity is known as the solute. Then, what is the meaning of the polarity? For this polarity, divided into two, polar and non-polar. Polar, that means the electronegativity difference. Electronegativity difference is not equal to 0. Whereas the non-polar, electronegativity difference is equal to 0. For example, consider as the C double bond O, C double bond O. In this case, carbon has plus tail charge and oxygen has minus tail charge. The same way oxygen has minus tail charge. Because of the electronegativity of the oxygen is more than this carbon. What is the meaning of the electronegativity? Electronegativity means the capacity of the attract the electron. Capacity of the attract towards the electron. So this is the minus tail charge and plus tail charge. So electronegativity difference between the carbon and oxygen present. So this bond is the polar. Same way carbon and oxygen electronegativity difference present. So this is the polar. But overall molecule is polar or non-polar. So that's why C double bond O. This is the dipole moment direction. This side and this is the this side. Because of the more electronegative atom and this side more electronegative atom. So, same value but opposite in direction. Same value but opposite in direction. That's why electronegativity difference is 0. For example, consider in this direction, right? This value is the plus 5 and in this direction, its value is minus 5. So, total value is 0. That's why in the CO2, delta electronegativity difference is equal to 0. It's known as the non-polar. Whereas the polar means delta electronegativity difference is not equal to 0. For example, consider as the HCl. For this HCl, this is the minus tail and hydrogen plus tail charge present. So in this both electronegativity difference is present. Electronegativity difference present, that means delta electronegativity is not equal to 0. So that's why this is the polar. So that way, find out the first solute or solvent. Solute or solvent, polar or non-polar. Where solute is polar and solvent is also polar. Solute is polar and solvent is also polar. So that is dissolve. That means this solute dissolve in this solvent. This solute dissolve in this solvent. For example, consider is this NaCl. In the NaCl, Na plus tail charge, Cl minus tail charge. So electronegativity difference present. Where electronegativity difference present, that means this is the polar. So NaCl is a polar solute. And consider is the H2O. In the H2O, oxygen, hydrogen and hydrogen. Hydrogen has plus tail charge, oxygen minus tail, hydrogen plus tail and oxygen minus tail. So that way electronegativity difference present between this and this. But these two are not linear, same as the CO2. So that's why electronegativity difference present in this H2O. Where is the electronegativity difference present? So H2O acts as the polar. But H2O is a solvent and NaCl is a solute. That means H2O is solvent, dissolve, solute, dissolve, NaCl is solute. Solvent, dissolve, or another meaning, polar solvent, dissolve, polar solute. And non-polar solvent dissolve non-polar solute. Non-polar solvent dissolve non-polar solute. But polar solvent not dissolve non-polar solute and non-polar solvent not dissolve polar solute. So that this principle, polar solvent dissolve polar and non-polar dissolve non-polar, this principle is known as the like dissolve like. These two are same. Polar dissolve polar, non-polar dissolve non-polar. So that way this principle apply for this. They find out the solute is a polar or non-polar and solvent is a polar or non-polar. For example, consider as the given is the NaCl and H2O. First find out we know that the polarity of the NaCl or polarity of the H2O. Anyone find out the first polarity. For example, we find out the polarity of the H2O. We know that the H2O is a polar and H2O act as the solvent. So in this like dissolve like, H2O is the solvent and this is the polar. So polar solvent always dissolve polar solute. So this NaCl is always dissolving the H2O. Next, find out this the polarity of the solutes and solvents. In this case, given is the two solvent. This is the solvent, water and cyclohexane. Given is the soluble, solute, soluble or not soluble in water and cyclohexane. We know that the water is polar. And this is the cyclohexane. In the cyclohexane, this is the organic compound. In the all organic compound is the non-polar. Because of the organic compound made up of the carbon and hydrogen. In this carbon and hydrogen, electronegativity difference is very less. So that's why this is act as the non-polar. So all cyclohexane or organic compound is non-polar. So we know that the water is a polar and cyclohexane is the non-polar. For the like dissolve like principle, non-polar solute dissolve in cyclohexane and polar solute dissolve in water. Because of the polar dissolve in polar and non-polar dissolve in non-polar. So first write that the first is the KMnO4. In this, Mn is 7 valency, oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. This is the minus and K plus. So this is the structure of the KMnO4. For this is the plus charge and oxygen minus del charge. Where is the oxygen plus minus del charge? Electronegativity difference present, polarity present. In this case polarity, in this case polarity, and this case also polarity. But in this same polarity present in opposite direction. So this effect is cancelled out each other. But in this case, this is the double bond oxygen and this is the single bond oxygen connect with the K plus. So its electronegativity difference is different. So that way it's make this KMnO4 is polar. So KMnO4 is the solute polar or non-polar? So first KMnO4 is polar. And next we know that the polar dissolve in polar. So KMnO4 dissolve in water. KMnO4 dissolve in water and not dissolve in cyclohexane. So that's why KMnO is polar and polar dissolve in water. So this is the solubility of the solute and solvent. Next is the I2. In this I2, I and I both are same. Where is the both are same? So its electronegative difference is always 0. Electronegativity difference 0. That means this is the non-polar. So I2 is non-polar. And non-polar always dissolve in the non-polar. This is the cyclohexane and not dissolve in this water. So that's why I2 has the non-polar in nature. Next is the sucrose. In this sucrose, we know that the aldehyde group present and OH group present, means hydroxyl group present. In the also carbon and hydrogen present, but hydroxyl group present. For this hydroxyl group present, that means this is the minus and this is the plus charge. So all hydroxyl group minus del charge on the oxygen and plus del charge on this hydrogen. So electronegativity difference presence between the OH one. So that's why this makes the polar. This makes the sucrose as a polar. So sucrose is polar. And polar always dissolve in water and not dissolve in non-polar. We know that the sugar solution, sugar is dissolved in the water. Because of this, sugar has a polar nature and water has also polar nature. So sucrose dissolved in water and sugar dissolved in water. Next is the vegetable oil. In the vegetable oil, we know that the long chain of this carbon. This is the made up of the long chain of this carbon. This is the fatty acid. Where long chain of this carbon, so this is the carbon and connect with this hydrogen. And we know that the carbon and hydrogen electronegativity difference is very less. Where electronegativity difference is very less, so carbon and hydrogen bond, no polarity present. So that's why this make this non-polar bond. And another way, all organic molecules are non-polar in nature. So that way, vegetable oil always dissolve in this non-polar. Because of this is the non-polar in nature. And this is dissolved in this cyclohexane. Because of the cyclohexane also non-polar. And not dissolved in this water. So that's where we find out that the KMnO4 is a polar. So KMnO4 is polar, dissolved in this the water. I2 is a non-polar. So non-polar dissolved in the non-polar. Sucrose is a polar, so this polar dissolve in this polar, this is the water, and vegetable oil is non-polar, but this is the non-polar, so it's non-polar dissolve in this cyclohexane and not dissolve in this water.